Joseph is in White Rock, British Columbia. Joseph, you're on Charles Adler tonight.
Thank you, sir. I just want to keep this short, and I'm going to recommend or suggest that we get some kind of definition or some stabs at it for systemic racism. Global interviewed the commissioner of the RCMP today, Brenda Leckie, and they asked her, do you think that there's systemic racism in the RCMP? And she kind of waffled for a moment, and she said she'd had a dozen different definitions of that she had to contemplate, and she was having trouble sort of defining what it was. Now, she's having trouble, and I think it ought to be brought forward, to guide and to shape the discourse, the discussion that we're all having. What is systemic and what is racism? And I'm not being stupid here. I think it's an important thing to get out in front so that we can then talk about it in some kind of knowledgeable way. Do you agree?
You're suggesting that people don't know systemic racism when they see it, when they feel it?
Oh, yeah, there's dozens of interpretations of what it means. That's my point.
Okay, Joseph.
Kind of agreement on what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Because the black person has one definition, the white person has another, and there's a whole bunch of white persons out there.
So you don't think systemic racism is something that people even understand? They don't understand what the term means. That it's somehow complicated.
I think they have their definition of it, their interpretation of it. It's like social distancing when it first came out 3 months ago. What does that mean?
By the way, do you think everyone understands what social distancing means at this point?
They didn't at first. There were others who said, call it physical distancing, because some people don't know what social distancing means.
All right.
Or their interpretation varies.
No, Joseph, I'm taking you seriously. It never occurred to me that people don't understand what it means, because to me it's just so drop-dead obvious. But that's just me. We'll keep discussing it. Thank you so much for the call. Joseph in White Rock says some people don't know what the hell it means. This is Charles Adler tonight.